let's see what happens. But yeah, I'm just going up to Hyde Park now.
I see you drifting away.
Amazing world this would be if we applied all that energy and time into positivity and light. So everyone's leaving Hyde Park, a lot of people.
In the mainstream media tomorrow, there'll be this headline, 2,000 turned up, okay? And so they hide the truth, okay? But let me tell you this, all these people are waking up and the truth will set you free.
Take your freedom back!
People that kind of aren't aware of the subject and watching this, you know, this is about your freedom and about the stupid government that we have that we all fell for at the beginning due to the fear that they induced into the public domain, and we need to sort this out. Now, I'm not an anti-anything, but I do believe that everyone has the right to freedom of speech and everyone can speak their mind. And that's what's so important about these times, is that we all speak our minds. This is heading towards a great reset, and if you don't believe it, just have a look at the economics of the world and you'll understand it. I mean, it can't be easy for anybody now, but like, and that's a big important thing, right? We've got to remember that like everyone's in this, and we don't want to create opposition. We're all together. But yeah, we got that. We might understand a lot more. Let's see this reported today. It's about time. Get it on the mainstream.
Take off your mask! Rocket science! Look past the Daily Mail!
It just keeps on coming. It's a long queue of people. Very good. So that's quite an amazing sight. Wow. And that's crammed up. I don't want to wait here all the time, but it goes a long way.
Data, 900,000 serious side effects, nearly 300.
Just keeps on coming.
Simply to get our freedom back. Simple as that.
And how's our freedom been taken?
By the numerous restrictions that existed for the last 15 months, which have stopped us from, effectively leaving our front door at times. It's been glorified house arrest.
What have you got there?
Freedom!
And so why have our freedoms been taken away?
Because we're complying with everything they say. We're doing what they're told. For what reason, I do not know. But people will see this and they'll know that you don't have to be scared of hugging your brother. Get out there and hug and do what the fuck you want.
So there's a party going on. Everyone set up a race just outside Piccadilly. Getting in.
Okay, yeah, I'm a brother. We can't let this rule, and we can't let the government go even further towards
whichever way they're going, looks like right at the minute. Do you know what? The mask represents the fact that they have forgotten. They haven't forgotten. They're abusing that they work for us. We don't work for them.
Okay, the reason I'm here today is quite simple. I watch the TV and I don't buy newspapers. And I still don't know anyone who's actually died. I know people have been ill, but then we haven't had flu around the world for 18 months. Both my sons are personal trainers and one's got a DJing business. So I've watched businesses destroyed. My son has lost 5 friends to suicide. As yet, we still don't know anyone who's actually died just from COVID, but I'm hearing lots of people that are dying from the jab, and it's so bloody obvious. I run another business part-time from home, and I also work in mental health, and every week I'm being harassed, coerced and threatened to lose my job for something that's not licensed. You cannot push because it hasn't been put, and anyway, the whole thing is complete psyop. And I'm standing up for everybody, everyone's freedom and my children. I've had my life, I've had a great life, but I will not sit still at home and allow this bullshit to roll out without warning people. And when the people start dying, when it gets cold and all the vaccine results start coming through, it will not be from a normal flu, it'll be from the jab. And they're not telling you the truth. They're using our money, propaganda in it, and killing us. And I met somebody a month ago that works in a major bank. I can't tell you who it is and what it is, but he was horrified to discover 2 years ago, and he didn't realise at the time, they've moved all their financial concerns into pharmaceuticals, Amazon and everything to do with this pandemic, and he is so ashamed to know that they knew what was coming 2 years ago.
Brilliant, thank you, that was amazing, really good. Would you like to say anything?
Yeah, well, I'm involved in law. I'm as the people's lawyer, and I go around the country giving people an idea of what their rights really are. And what your original question, what are we doing here? Well, I'm here just to witness 2 million people just standing up for their rights and just coming together in humanity, because the people who run the puppets, who think they run the country, would have us believe that we don't have any rights. And they've decimated the education system, they've decimated the healthcare system, they've pretended that money is something that they can give us, whereas we're the value. So everything is turned on its head.
Yeah.
So I just go around the country giving people a dose of truth.
Yeah.
And just to see so many people who are clearly in the truth, it's like therapy for me, because most of the time you're surrounded by people wearing a mask who are living a lie.
That the experiment finishes in 2023. They've just gone and taken it without doing any research.
And it just keeps coming, the queue keeps on coming and coming and coming. So we're just going down to Parliament Square now. This kind of feeling that people kind of feel who aren't part of the demonstration almost feel disgusted that it's going on, but they don't understand the actual situation of what's going on.
Always symbolic of the fact we've got Big Ben that's been like this for the last 3 years. And yeah, they're kind of redoing the whole tower. Very symbolic to the age we're in, right?
cruelty, and men died for freedom. You know, I mean, a lot of my friends in the Falklands War never came back. One of them was Jason Burt, the youngest parakill, you know, 17 years of age. Yeah. We used to sit at night and talk about democracy and freedom. I'm here for the British soldiers that have died over the years.
Fair play to you, man.
You know, and I think it's duty.
Yeah.
Duty. Dystopian states aren't just confined to history. Dystopian states happen in the 21st century, sadly. And the motivation is power, greed, money, and oligarchy. As you see, the pharmaceuticals. People are slowly, very, very slowly waking up. It's only fear, purely fear. You've got to remember the amount of billions and millions that the government spent on psychological operations to brainwash people. Criminal psyops on children, on the impressionable, those without a choice, those that are innocent, children. They're finding kids now with suicide notes in their bags. This is criminal psyops. And they won't stop until they've got kids vaccinated. And that will be a big game changer. Because I mean, everyone I know at the moment, millions of people now having memory problems, they're collapsing. And it's early days yet. Anything could happen.
We've got children and we're pretty worried that they're going to be coerced into taking a vaccine that they don't need to protect other people who, you know, apparently are already protected because they've had a vaccine. So we just are pretty worried that it's untried long term. Nobody knows what's going to happen to kids if they take this vaccine in 18 months, 2 years, 3 years time. So we just think it's unnecessary, but we're fearful that the government are going to be pushing it. You know, they're already, you know, really sort of heavy on the propaganda on radio, on kids' TV.
Even our children's leavers play is called Wow What a Year, where they're singing songs about get the shot and isn't it great to wear a mask. So.
Yeah, they're propagandising children in year 6, so 11-year-olds, getting them to sing about roll up your sleeve and take it in the arm. You know, it's brainwashing basically, and we don't think they need it. And we would rather, you know, let our kids, you know, face the world with their immune system. You know, they've got incredible adaptive immune systems. That's why they're not getting sick. You know, they've been born with all the antibodies they need, and, you know, their T cells are adapting to a new infection like coronavirus and crushing it. So they don't need to take a vaccine. So that's our main concern, that, you know,
also
it's being pushed
testing
on.
in schools as well, which is just needless. Yeah.
It's torture for children,
Yeah.
and
Well,
it's
it's
absolutely
unnecessary, isn't it? I mean, it's an invasive thing. They want to get young children and stick implements up their nose or down the back of their throat for something that essentially is a winter virus that's not affecting them, and it's more or less gone.
It's never even affected children.
Yeah, never affected them in the first place. So
No.
yeah, we're just worried that it's a massive infringement on our rights as parents, on our children's rights for bodily integrity.
And where does this lead to? Where are we headed to next? You know?
Exactly. What is the next step?
Opinion and support for the freedom and for the current situation. I don't agree with the vaccine passport.
What are you up to today? Why are you here today?
Just walking around.
You're just walking around?
Yeah.
What's your name?
Sarhat.
Sarhat. And how long have you been blind?
Almost 20 years.
20 years. And this man come to the demonstration to fight for his freedom. Respect to him. Look at this man. So you look dressed for the occasion. You look very nice.
Thank you.
It's very well. I love your hat. You look like a spaceman.
Yeah,
yes,
thank you.
It's very good. It's good. I actually only came down to do some shots for the films, but I ended up doing a vlog on the whole kind of protests because I think it's fascinating. I mean, there must have so many protests going on today. Unbelievable. But until the next film video, I will see you soon.